All right. Salak, had a phone call that interrupted the video. Satan was trying to call me. Anyways, go ahead.
I just want to add on
Yeah.
that people that try to go against the apostles, their knowledge, their wisdom that they received from Yahweh, that's like people calling on the facts of today that people keep giving them about what's to come. That's like them calling that a conspiracy.
Con.
It just doesn't make sense. It's just closed-minded. They don't
Conspiracy theory.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that's
Zero
right.
sense.
That's right.
Okay, Ephesians 2:19.
Yeah.
Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of Yahweh.
That's right. So we're no more strangers or foreigners, but fellow citizens with the house of Yahweh. And how did that happen? By hearing the word that the apostles and the elders preached and have learned. Right? Now we're not calling ourselves so-called Africans, so-called Latinos, or so-called North American Indians. We're calling ourselves Yasha Allah, Israelites, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Gad. Right? So we're understanding our nationality, and with that understanding comes, with that knowledge comes the understanding of the scriptures and the law, the statutes and the commandments, the Most High's name, Yahweh's true name, the Most High's true name as well, right? The prophecy of the destruction of this kingdom. Go ahead.
Life has been breathed into us.
That's right. That's right.
And are built upon the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, Yahweh himself being the chief cornerstone.
That's right. So we're built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, man, that came before us. And Yahweh being the chief cornerstone, because it started with Yahweh first. The Most High gave Yahweh the complete, the complete portion of all wisdom. And Yahweh wisdom and wisdom, faith, all these multiple gifts. And Yahweh dished out these portions according to the measure to each man. Okay, you're gonna get 10% of this, you can get 20% of this, you can get 30% of that, And with that gift, with those talents and gifts to each man, it's our job to go and build upon that. And there's a term for that in the world. What do they call that? When you get money and you make more money, you build upon it.
Invest?
Yeah, investments. Yeah, to invest. And that's what this is like. It's a business, and our talents are spiritual money, man. So if Yahweh left us with $10 spiritually, when he comes back and you still have $10, how do you think he's gonna feel? And what do you think he's gonna do? He's like, yeah, man, you're slothful. You're lazy. I started you off with $10. It's been how many years? To say 10 years you've been in the ministry. He comes back, you still have $10? You haven't grown upon that gift. Right?
Can't reap what you don't sow.
You can't reap what you don't sow. That's right. That's right.
And whom all the building filleth, framed together, groweth upon the holy temple in the Lord Yahweh.
That's right. That's right. And this is the temple, man. The house of David. What verse is that?
That was 21. And 22, the last verse.
Okay.
In whom ye are also builded together for an habitation of Yahweh through the Spirit.
That's right. That's right. And then that's why you can go to 1 Peter 2 and 1. And that's why the apostles and elders say that we at GMS, the Great Millstone, we have 100% truth. Right? Because Yahweh Shai is dwelling in the house of David. The spirit of Yahweh is among GMS. It's in GMS, man. And you can tell that by looking at the fruits. Looking at the edification that's brought out. Right? The videos, the content of the videos. We're not making rap videos, like other camps are. These other unity camps. We're not calling on different names like Yeshaya or Yahaya or whatever, Jehovah or Jesus the Christ. We're calling on the proper name of the Most High and His Son, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Right? So we're allowed to say we have 100% truth, man. That's faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right?
1 Peter 2 and 2.
Yeah, start at 1 and then read the
2
5.
and 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies, and envies and all evil speakings.
That's right. These are all wicked spirits, man. Evil spirits, guile, enviness, hypocrisies, right? Being hypocrites. All right, go ahead.
As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
That's right, man. And this is also about edification. As newborn babes, when you first come in this ministry and this truth, you're to acquire the sincere milk, to grow thereby, man. You can't be a babe trying to chew on meat. You're gonna choke. You're gonna choke and fall out, and that happens, man. You see men, like I said earlier, who come in this truth and have learned and been in the ministry for a year, 2 years, maybe 5 years, and here are the apostles who have been in the truth for 30 plus years, 25 plus years. You're still learning how to crawl while the apostles are sprinting, and you want to come in and try to and correct them on a breakdown that you learned from them. You know what I mean? That's not acquiring the sincere milk. That's a babe who's trying to chew on meat without even having his teeth grown out. Right? Go ahead.
And so be ye have tasted that the Lord Yahweh is gracious, to whom coming as unto living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of Yahweh and precious.
That's right.
Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. You
know what? This video is a spiritual sacrifice, man. Of course, we're taking time out of our day to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and to feed the flock, to edify the flock. This video is called Spiritual Growth and Edification. And why are we doing it? Because we learned this from the apostles and elders, man. Yahweh, and they learned it from Yahweh Shai. Right? So we're edifying the flock. This is a spiritual sacrifice. You know, when we fast, that's a spiritual sacrifice. Everything we do for the Lord is a spiritual sacrifice, man. Romans 12:1 says that we're given as our bodies are given as living sacrifice. So as soon as you come to this truth, this ministry, you sign a contract. You sign a contract, right? And in this contract, there's terms and conditions. And one of those terms and conditions is that you're a living sacrifice, man. So that's why the scriptures say, endure even unto death. Yahweh Shai did it. You know, and the servant is not greater than the master, man. Right?
Khan.
You have a precept, or that was it on that one?
Oh, that was it on that one.
What precept was that again?
That was Peter 2:2. Well, 2 and 1 to 5.
1 to 5. Okay, give me a second here. There's this next one that goes right with that. Okay, no, go to here. You can read Sirach 3. I have it here for you. Yeah, Sirach 3 and 19. And read to 22. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. Sirach 3 and 19 and read to 22. Step there.
Sirach 3 and 19. Mm-hmm. Many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
That's right. So there's many Israelite men that are in the entertainment world, that are in very high places. But this truth, like LeBron James, Jay-Z, all these guys are in high places, Michael Jordan, and they're men of renown. But this truth wasn't given unto them, was it? Right? And this truth was given unto the meek. The meek is the elect. And what makes them meek? It's their humility, but really their faith, which is through the fear, or their fear, which is through faith. Right? That's what makes them meek. Could they actually, you know, Lord willing, we'll have the hopeful elect. We fear Yahweh Shem Shai, 1,000%. And because we fear Him, we grow in our faith within Him as well. Right?
For the power of the Lord Yahweh is great, and He is honored of the lowly.
That's right.
Seek not out of the things that are too hard above. Seek not the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Okay, we just read about being a babe, you know, going for the sincere milk. The scripture says, seek not seek not out the things that are above thee, or too hard for thy strength. So you know what? The only way you're going to be able to do that is first is come into humility. You got to be humble, man, in this truth. You have to understand what you do know. You have to understand what you don't know. And that comes through self-awareness. You have to have self-awareness in this truth. You have to be circumspect of yourself, of this vessel you're in. The tendencies of the flesh, the negative tendencies of the flesh, and your positive tendencies of the spirit. And you got to follow thereby, man. Take your time, but at the same time, be efficient. And that's how you grow properly in this truth, man. Right? Go ahead.
But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret.
Okay, so whatever whatever Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has imparted, whatever knowledge and understanding Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has imparted unto you, okay, according to the truth, not according to the worldly knowledge. Because at one point you had men who came in who were in this truth for about 10 years or whatnot, and try to come in with the doctrine of the world is flat. That's some bullshit, man. You don't come in with that kind of knowledge, okay? But I mean, whatever has been given unto you, or whatever knowledge and understanding has been given unto you within the truth, within what our elders and apostles have taught us, think upon that, meditate upon that, man. Don't try to go outside of your jurisdiction. Don't go outside of your spiritual jurisdiction.
Con, that was 22.
That was 22. Okay, Con, that was it on that. Now get Ephesians 4:15.
Ephesians 4:15.
Hold that Ephesians 4:15, and then because there's another scripture in Sirach. So once you get that, hold it, and you can read this one.
Okay, lost. I'll just read that one first.
Okay, come. 39, and start at 1. Read to 3.
Ecclesiastes 1. Mm-hmm. But he that giveth his mind to the law, the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and to be occupied in prophecies.
That's right. If you're that's the mentality you're supposed to have, man. Meditate upon the law, okay, and occupy yourself in prophecies. Okay, how do you do that? Watching the news, right? Watching the news, keeping up with what's happening in America and across all the world, man. Right? Watching the videos of the apostles and elders and many other Achium. Okay, seeing what they found. I like watching videos of all different Achiums to see what kind of news they're bringing out that I didn't know about. To enlighten me. Right?
He will keep the sayings of the renowned men.
That's right.
And where subtle parables are, he will be there also.
That's right. So, if you're a man in this truth, and let's say you don't know the breakdown of Revelation, the 5th chapter, and you know that you don't know that breakdown, go and look it up. If you know you don't know something, if you know you don't know a breakdown, or you know you don't know a prophecy, a breakdown of any scripture, you can go on. You can type in GMS Revelation, the 5th chapter breakdown, and learn it, man. Work, right? Be hungry, man. You got to be hungry in this thing. Take every opportunity as if it's your last opportunity. Because we don't know when Yahushua is coming, but we know he's coming soon. And you don't want Yahushua to be coming and you're caught with your pants halfway down your ass. Popping your women because you weren't studying or something like that. That's just a joke, but you really want to be, my point is you want to be invested in this thing, man. In, every single day.
He will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences and be conversant in the dark parables.
That's right, the deep sayings. And like I said earlier, you do have to, when you first come in, you want to start drinking the milk, right? But, also if it's, as you grow, as time goes on, you want to get into the other prophecies, the deeper breakdowns. But those are important too. They are important too. But at the same time, the most important thing above those is the foundation. It's a foundation. You can't build a house without a foundation. If your foundation is slack and it's crappy and has holes in it, okay, the whole house is gonna crumble. No matter how big it is, no matter what kind of material, no matter the quality of the material you've used, if there's holes in your foundation, the house will come crumbling down. So, let the foundation be nature. Just like in sports, you gotta learn how to do a right hand layup and a left hand layup before you can start dunking and doing reverse layups and windmills and all that stuff. All right.
If you want to stay in the sports topic, everyone wants to learn how to shoot from the 3-point line before they even know how to dribble.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true.
Ephesians.
Oh yeah, Ephesians. Say Ephesians 4. We already read that one. 4
no, we didn't read that one.
Okay, yeah, Ephesians 4 and 15. Read to 16.
Ephesians 4 and 15. But speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head.
That's right. The love is talking about the commandments, man. These scriptures, man.
Even Yahweh Shai, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by the which every joint supplieth.
That's right. And the body is talking about really the elect of the body of Yahweh Shai, spiritually, because what he just read is the body is fitly compact by every joint supplying it. So every man is doing his work. This is very tight knit. There's no holes in the body of Yahweh Shai. There's no holes in the understanding of the elect because it comes from Yahweh Shai. Right?
One of the apostles broke it down like how we have joints and blood and everything. All of us back together where the blood and the joints are able to make the whole ministry move.
That's right. The sinews. That's right.
According to the effectual working in the measure of every part.
According to the effectual working in the measure of every part. So every brother, every elect member, hopeful elect member, has his portion. And he's to perfect that portion that he was given. Right?
Maketh increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love.
Increases the body on the edifying in itself. So we're constantly making videos to each other, man. In the ancient time, they had to walk or write letters to go see, other members, other men in this truth. But now, through the blessings of Yahweh Shai, we have the internet, primarily the YouTube, and the technology like a phone, and we can use this to exhort a brother in Jamaica, or exhort a brother in Europe, or exhort a brother in Africa. We don't have to go over there, right? So everything the apostles and elders and the men on down, the hopeful elect, everything we do is for edifying the elect. That's why we always say this truth is only for the elect, right? That was it on that?
Yeah, that was 16.
Okay, now you can get, we already read 2 Peter's, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you can get, we have 2 Peter's 1 and 5?
I don't think we read that yet.
Okay, let's go 2 Peter's 1 and 5 and read to 8.
Second Peter's 1 and 5. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to your virtue knowledge.
Yeah. Go ahead, you can break that down.
Read
it again.
Okay. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to your virtue knowledge.
Sure.
So you want to keep adding on to like you said, Yahweh Shai gives you a portion. You want to keep adding onto that portion because it comes back and you're in the same place. Like you want to keep adding on to it, and you can bring in more people as well. You become a fisher yourself.
That's right.
Until we have to bring out the sickles.
Yeah,
until we
exactly.
have to bring on the sickles. So
Yeah,
yeah, you're
until
fishing until then, trying to find the 144.
That's right, because this is all about building upon your faith, right? Whatever portion of faith you were given, you build upon that, right? Just like the brother said.
Like First Corinthians 12:4 says, "Now there are diversity of gifts, but the same Spirit."
Come on. That's
So we
right.
all get different portions to start with, but we have the same Spirit. Like we said, we build up the body of Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Read to 8.
And to the knowledge, temperance, and to the temperance, patience, and to the patience, godliness.
That's right, man. So, temperance is very important, because temperance is it's a characteristic trait that you gain by suffering. Through your suffering, you gain the ability of temperance. And there's different degrees of temperance as well. Some brothers have less temperance than others. But basically what that means is temperance is the ability to control your emotions, to be balanced, right? And that's what it ultimately comes down to. So every time you suffer, you're gaining, every time you suffer and every time you maintain your faith while you're suffering, you're building upon temperance, which in turn builds upon godliness, right? Because we're supposed to be judges. And the word God, it means power, but also means judges. Because the elect are going to be the judges of the new world, of the kingdom, right? And a judge can't be swayed and influenced by his emotions. So a judge has to be very temperate, right?
You can't lead if you're lost in your own emotions.
That's right. That's right.
You're going to be like a woman that wants to do every exciting thing in their sight. The amount of times I heard girls say, like in lockdown right now, that I just want to go whine on someone's son. It's like, that's what you're looking forward to? That's the only thing that's on your mind?
Yeah.
There's lost in your emotions, man.
That's right.
And to the godliness, brotherly kindness, and to the brotherly kindness, charity.
That's right. And this is showing brotherly kindness as well, edifying and exhorting the brotherhood, right? There's many other things you could do to show brotherly kindness, but this is very edifying. Is the most important thing. There's a saying in the world is fish for a man and he eats that day, but teach a man how to fish and he eats forever. That's what we're doing in this truth, man. Hence the word fishers. Right? Go ahead.
For in these things be in you, and abundant, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai.
That's right. We're not going to be, the elect are not barren or unfruitful in the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. You can't be barren and unfruitful in the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. It's impossible. Because if you're heading down that route, you know what happens? You get spit out. And the Most High kicks you out because he's not dealing with unbarren and unfruitful workers. Right? So it's actually impossible if you truly have faith. If you have faith upon Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and you truly understand, and you're truly sincere in this work, you're not going to be unbearable. You're not going to be unbarren, like a woman who can't birth children, or like a man who's unfruitful in his works. That's not going to happen, man. Right? That was it on that?
Yeah, that was 8.
Okay. All right. So, we read Ephesians 2. Okay, so 2 more scriptures and we'll close up. Matthew 5 and 6, and then Matthew 4 and 4.
5 and 6. Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled.
That's right. Straight to the point. You can break it down if you like to.
Okay, so again, 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Because especially in today's world, a lot of people are empty. Well, they're dead. They're dead. They're like you said, they're barren. So as you try to be more righteous, you search for more knowledge, you get more understanding, and you're not barren.
That's right.
The Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, that they're giving you the bread that you need to fill your stomach.
There you go. There you go.
The spiritual bread, of course.
That's right. That's right. Okay, now I get Matthew 4 and 4.
Matthew 4 and 4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone."
Isn't that what you just said?
God, yeah.
That's the spirit, man. That's the
But by
spirit.
every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh.
And that's the spiritual bread you were talking about, man.
Exactly,
That's the
God.
spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Read that one more time.
But he answereth and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh."
Yeah, go ahead and speak on it.
That's how you fill your spirit. You come in with like you said, $10. Let's say that's 10% of your 10% of your spirit. You just realize what
Or
you just
10%
realize
faith.
10% faith. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You just realize what your true heritage is. That everything is going on. Why you dislike the world. Why you view everything as fucked up, and everyone else thinks and everyone else is loving what's going on.
Yeah.
As you're fed more bread, as you consume more bread, you gain more understanding. You really realize what is going on, what is happening. That the end is coming. The prophecies that are being fulfilled,
That's right.
and your stomach is full because you know you're doing all you can. If you're doing all you can to be one of the elect, one of the hopeful elects.
That's right, man. And you know what? You know what? That's true because we're never gonna be filled until we get beamed up. You know, you always wanna be hungry for more faith. Because the more faith you have, the more wisdom you can acquire. Because you can't acquire wisdom without faith. It's impossible, right? But the more faith we build upon, and that's like an endless pursuit until we get into the chariots. That's it. Then then it is finished. Just like Yahushua said when he was on the cross. All right.
Time.
All right.
You need
You wanna say something?
Yeah, just you need that faith to get more wisdom, because if you don't have the faith, the words won't even make sense to you.
That's right.
Like
yeah.
when I break down to someone that could be a supposed elect, that Yahushua is that he's dark skinned. Like it says it in the Bible. He's like, how? It's like, it says it right here. That doesn't make sense. Like, well, I can't help you then.
Yeah,
you don't have
exactly.
faith, so it doesn't make sense.
That's right, man. All right, so we hope this lesson was edifying, and we're gonna close by saying, Ka Hala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy to the sincere Aqua that listen. Above the ball,
Kwame
Kwame Ashala,
Ashala,
Shalawam.
Shalawam.